You must be very familiar with the saying, just be yourself, love who you are, be proud of who you are. For the past several decades, we have been taught to embrace our identity, be proud of who we are, where we're from, etc., etc. Well, I love that mentality, especially as an Asian Canadian, a proud first generation who paved my way to this new country without the help of my parents or my spouse, just myself and with the help of God. I'm proud of myself, who I am, proud of where I'm from, my roots, and everything. However, have you ever wondered, is just being yourself all good? Today, I'd like to discuss this good old saying from a different perspective and some possible disadvantages, ways that this mentality could harm you rather than do good to you. I personally do not like the saying, be yourself. I'm really not a fan of this saying because it limits you. It limits you and it binds you within the range of, yourself as you are right now. However, that doesn't mean, and that shouldn't mean, you have to stay as yourself. Like I said earlier, I know that the originally intended meaning of the saying, be yourself, didn't mean what it means today. I believe it used to mean, originally, don't lose yourself. Don't lose your identity, your roots. Keep maintaining your identity and probably cultivate, improve on that identity. Well, fast forward to 2025 or any other present point you are watching this right now at this moment, does this be yourself mentality still mean that today? It doesn't seem so. While this pendulum of being yourself has swung a bit too far than originally intended to. Well, today it looks as though this saying meant stay just there. Before you say, nah man, you're exaggerating, no one thinks be yourself means that. Well, before you say that, let me give you some examples of this hyper exaggerated, just be yourself, stay there mentality and how insidiously it has penetrated our subconsciousness. Well, first, look at all the advertisements, catchphrases, and what the media, especially the mainstream media, are trying to tell us. You should just stay overweight. No one should be body shaming you. Of course not, but you don't need to celebrate your unhealthy state. You should stay as an because that's part of who you are. Like it's suggested in many TV series, movies, justifying the bad personality. You being loud, talkative to the point of cutting people up. Well, that all should be celebrated. That's because that's part of your culture, your roots. You should be proud of being something. You should continue to be lazy because you're entitled to do so. You do not need to work harder because you're worthy yourself. Just for being yourself, and the government should do more to you, should give more to you while you just, be yourself. You struggling is not your fault. It is all because of the politicians. It's all because of these greedy, powerful people, rich people trying to suppress you, suppress the peasants. Really? And all this is true while you're very competent, none of this is your fault? Well, while some parts of this rather forcibly induced mentality through mainstream media may be true, we should rather still actively reject this mentality because of one simple reason. Because you can improve yourself. What is wrong with possibly hating some shitty, toxic parts of yourself and make improvements on them? Change the rotten parts of yourself to keep the healthy, excellent, high-performing parts of yourself intact. And eventually be a better version of yourself by developing these intact, healthy, excellent, high-performing parts of yourself. Be a better version of yourself is actually my motto instead of be yourself. Are you overweight? Don't be yourself and lose weight. Objectively speaking, you're in an unhealthy state. This is science, not some sort of discrimination, body shaming. No, I'm talking science. Being overweight is unhealthy. This doesn't mean you should feel ashamed of yourself. Well, maybe just a bit, just to motivate yourself. Just, your overweightness you can hate, not you. Your overweightness is not you. Our culture shouldn't tell us it's okay to stay overweight. Just hate the overweight part of your current lifestyle. That's not part of you. Lose weight, be healthy, and be an inspiration to others. Wouldn't that be so much better for yourself? Wouldn't that be so much better a personal story you can tell others, your children? Are you underperforming? Don't be yourself and develop yourself. Reflect on what you are good at, what you can be good at, and what you like to do. Get out there, make some connections, throw yourself out to the real world and do stuff. Be a better version of yourself. Be a story to others. Are you an anxious person like me? Don't just be yourself and work on your friggin' anxiety. There's plenty of help out there. Learn meditation. You can learn how to control your emotions. Practice mindfulness. Go see your psychiatrist, psychologist. Be a not so much anxious anymore person. Rather than saying anxious, telling yourself that's just how you are, that's just how you love yourself. Sorry, it really isn't how you should love yourself. You should love yourself by fixing broken parts of you actively, just like you would immediately fix broken parts of your favorite car. Do you think you're inherently a lazy person? Get your ass moving. Instead of just being yourself and just being cooped up in your bed, be changed. Instead of being yourself, be an inspiration for other fellow lazy bums. These are the reasons I believe just being yourself can be just as much toxic as lying in your bed for months. Notice how this overstressed, over-exaggerated, over-forced mentality of being yourself has seeped into the bottom of our mind, and it's destroying ourselves, depriving us of all our numerous chances to be a better version of ourselves. Now, you have a choice. No one is stopping you from making this choice. Are you choosing to be yourself as you are, whatever state you are in right now? Or are you choosing to be a better you? The choice is yours.